So Italy became officially Italy in 1861. So we just celebrated 150 years. It's a young country, in a way, even though we've been here for 3,000 years, but it's a young country. So before 1861, Italy was fragmented, may I say fragmented, like divided, fragmented in so many kingdoms, little like kingdoms. I come from a teeny tiny village, 5,000 people, with the king and the queen. You know, I'm a count actually. Well, everyone in Italy, I guess, is a noble. It's like everyone. But honestly, I'm serious. Everyone, and I come from extremely modest family, extremely modest family. So that's the way it is. So all these little kingdoms kept competing to each other, not through wars, like battles, but through art. Well, I have the most beautiful square, I have the most beautiful building, I have the most beautiful monument. That's why it is so, when it comes to culture, diverse and beautiful. It's a unique country, even for Europe. It is really a unique country. So that actually leads us to the language. So before, let's say, Dante, before, let's say, the Renaissance period, everyone was speaking a different Italian. So in order to communicate, we had to use gestures. And that's what they taught me in one of these masses, and it actually totally makes sense if you think about it. You know, not for everything, because the root was Latin, so we were able to understand each other, but still today, if someone from Sicily speaks, or Calabria, or Alps, in the Alps area, we have no idea. Everyone has an accent. Okay, everyone has an accent. Having said that, I don't know in your countries, but I know that in the US but there are accents that you want and accents that you don't want. Period. I'm not judging, I'm just telling like it is. So you are in the perfect area. So Emilia Romagna, Lombardia, South Lombardia, Emilia Romagna is the accent that you want. Of course we do have an accent, but that's the accent that you want. And so back in the day, like 1,000 years ago, even more, we were speaking Italian, but so different Italians, several Italians. So, and those Italians, in order to communicate, you needed to have gestures that basically everywhere in the peninsula, everyone was able to understand, to get, to capture. It's just, that's the way they were in that way born. And you have to take into account that Italy had so many people from Germany try to get into Italy. People from France, from Middle East, it's a key location. It's like a central location. It's kind of zip between East and West. So it was very appealing for German people, like back in the day, French people, Spain, the big empire of Spain with Charles V. As a matter of fact, southern Italy belonged to Spain for 200 years. So many cultures, so many people, just in Italy. Because, you know, Germany, there was Germany, called in a different way, but for a long time. France for a long time, Spain for a long time. Italy was just, woohoo, the land of opportunities for everyone. Very interesting, and in that way. So language is a bridge. So if you have the same language for a long, Germany, France, Spain, they had their own language for a long time, and we had to create it, ironically enough, because the Italian language the grammar rules contain all the French rules, Spanish rules, Portuguese rules, and Romanian rules.
Oh.
So for us, it's way easier learning French, Spanish, Portuguese, and Romanian. Whereas for them, it's like a nightmare. Because our grammar contains French grammar, Spanish grammar. It's just easier for us. That's why we have gestures. That's the explanations that like scholars give in that way. There are no such thing like not in Spain. Well, every country like has peculiarities, I'm sure, but it's just gestures are Italian gestures.
Yeah.